What's good, everybody? It's your boy Kirk Ray Smith. Y'all know what it is. All right. So now, as we continue this topic of infamous racism in this country, let's talk about employment, one of my favorites. So did you know, in this country for a long time, and again, we can go post-slavery, so let's move right past slavery. We were not allowed to work certain jobs and in certain places. And whenever we were able to work, and this is in large parts of the country, so not just the South, when we were able to work alongside our white counterparts, let's say like in factory jobs, because in industrial jobs, those were the main sources of employment during the earlier parts and the middle part of the 20th century, I should say, in the 1900s. So what they would do is, obviously, we wouldn't get the best jobs. We would get those lower level positions. And then what happened is that when unions came about to protect workers from management and to get fair wages and so on and so forth, what they did is the jobs that black people held, they were not eligible for the union. And that jobs that black people were in, along with their white counterparts, they demoted those black people and moved them to trivial and lower level positions like janitorial type, housekeeping type positions that were non-unionized positions. And in some cases, they may have let them keep their level of pay, but they just had a different job because they did not want them in the unions, and nor did they want them to have the same protections as their white co-workers. But I'll take it a step further. So when, again, when public housing and all these things came about and the government was incentivizing people renting out rooms and building and developers to build properties close to these factories so folks can work closer to their places of employment, they excluded black people. And so black workers were not allowed to live within 20 miles of their places of work. So they had to live at least 20 miles away from where their white co-workers live. So as a result, black people who lived further away, there was no public transportation. So what they would do, they would all chip in, purchase a van or large vehicle, and they would all ride to work together to overcome the obstacle of not being able to live close to work because it was too close to white people. It was taking down the property value and making their neighborhoods bad. So black people got together, loaded up the van, loaded up the vehicles, and drove to work together. And my friends, that is the genesis of carpooling. So carpooling actually came from black people out of necessity, having to ride together to work because there was no public transportation and they could not live close to their places of employment. So there you have it. So think about it. Again, not designed to give you a whole lot of information, but to get you scholarly and do your research and learn more so you can be wiser about how to deal with some of this stuff and knowing where it came from, folks. So at any rate, chew on it, do some research, have some conversation, talk to you later. One.